Alex and Emma, deeply in love, shared dreams and hopes for a future together. Their bond was undeniable and their intimacy was strong. They envisioned a life filled with joy and togetherness. But as time went on, a shadow began to loom over their relationship, threatening their happiness.
I struggled with premature ejaculation. It was a source of deep shame for me. I felt like I was letting Emma down.
Emma, on the other hand, felt a growing sense of frustration. She didn't know how to help Alex or how to cope with the situation. Their once passionate nights became strained and filled with tension. The love they once shared seemed to be slipping away.
I felt frustrated and helpless. I wanted to support Alex, but I didn't know how. Our once passionate nights became strained and distant. The connection we had was fading.
Alex began to withdraw more and more. He felt isolated and burdened by his feelings of inadequacy. He felt like a failure, unable to meet the expectations he had set for himself and for their relationship.
I felt helpless watching him struggle. I wanted to reach out, but I didn't know how to bridge the gap that had formed between us. I just wanted to be close to him again, to feel the warmth of his love, and to reassure him that we could get through this together.
Their dream of a family and a future together felt increasingly distant. The love that once brought them so much joy now seemed to be a source of pain. They knew they needed to find a way back to each other. Through open communication and mutual support, they hoped to rekindle the love that had once been the foundation of their relationship. Alex suffered in silence. He felt ashamed to talk about it. Each encounter brought anxiety. He feared disappointing Emma.
The pressure mounted. I started avoiding intimacy.
Emma felt rejected. She didn't understand.
I felt rejected. I didn't understand.
Communication broke down. Resentment grew. They loved each other, but the distance widened. Their once joyful connection was fading. They needed to find a way to reconnect. One night, Emma reached out. She felt a deep need to connect, to bridge the growing distance between them. The night was quiet, but her heart was loud with emotions.
I told Alex how much I loved him. I wanted him to know that my feelings were genuine, that my love was unwavering despite the challenges we faced. I confessed my confusion and hurt. I shared my fears and the pain that had been building up inside me. It was a moment of vulnerability, but it was necessary.
Tears welled up in Alex's eyes. He had been holding back for so long, and now the dam was breaking. The emotions were overwhelming, but they were also a release. He knew he couldn't stay silent any longer. The weight of his secret was too much to bear alone. He needed to share it, to let Emma in.
I shared my secret. It was something I had kept hidden for so long out of fear and shame, but now I needed to be honest. The shame, the fear, the frustration, it all came pouring out. I felt exposed, but also relieved. It was a step towards healing.
Emma listened with compassion. She held him close, offering her support and understanding. Her presence was a balm to his wounded soul.
I listened with compassion. I held him close, letting him know that he wasn't alone. We were in this together, no matter what.
A wave of relief washed over Alex. The burden of his secret was no longer his alone to carry. He felt lighter, more hopeful. They were in this together. Their bond was stronger now, forged in the fires of honesty and vulnerability. They would find a solution. Together they would face whatever challenges lay ahead, united in their love and commitment. Section 4. Finding the right path. In life, finding the right path can be challenging, especially when it comes to personal and intimate matters. It's a journey that requires courage, trust, and a willingness to seek help when needed.
Emma and I decided it was time to seek help. We realized that we couldn't navigate this journey alone and needed professional guidance to find our way.
We found a therapist who specialized in sexual health. She was understanding and made us feel comfortable from the very first session.
The therapist provided a safe space. It was a place where we could openly discuss our concerns without fear of judgment.
We learned that premature ejaculation was more common than we thought. This knowledge alone was a huge relief and helped us feel less isolated.
The therapist recommended exercises. These exercises were designed to help us build intimacy and improve our sexual health.
We practiced together. It wasn't always easy, but we were committed to making progress and supporting each other.
Kegel exercises for Alex. These exercises helped strengthen his pelvic floor muscles, which was crucial for managing premature ejaculation.
Sensate focus to reconnect. This exercise allowed us to explore each other's bodies in a non-sexual way, rebuilding our intimacy and trust.
It was a journey of patience and understanding. We learned to communicate better and to be more empathetic towards each other's feelings.
We supported each other every step of the way. Our relationship grew stronger, and we became more connected than ever before.
Section 5, Rediscovering Intimacy. Slowly, things began to change.
I gained more control.
He felt his confidence returning.
I felt closer to him than ever.
Their intimacy blossomed anew.
We rediscovered the joy in each other.
It wasn't always easy,
There were setbacks.
but they learned from each other.
We celebrated our progress.
Their bond grew stronger.
We had faced our challenge head-on.
Their love had conquered.
Section 6, A Future Filled with Hope. Alex and Emma's story is one of hope. It shows that communication is key. Support is essential. Professional guidance can make a difference. Premature ejaculation is a challenge, not a life sentence. With love and perseverance, intimacy can be reclaimed. Their journey is an inspiration. It reminds us that we are not alone. There is always hope.